saw a very interesting film recently called Cloud, and I think if you go into it with an open mind, I think you'll have a pretty good time. This is the new film from Kiyoshi Kurosawa, who is the guy behind films like Pulse, Cure, Tokyo Sonata, Wife of a Spy, and many other really great films over the course of well over, I think, 3 decades by this point. It essentially follows a guy who buys goods in bulk that he thinks will be in high demand so he can sell them at artificially inflated prices online. So, not the most likable protagonist here, and his customers would say the same, as he does end up pissing off a lot of people who feel scammed as a result of this. And that's really all I want to say in terms of the plot, because it goes to some truly wild places. It is categorized as an action thriller, and while that's definitely appropriate, especially given the second half of the film, it doesn't really showcase what the experience of this movie is like. It's a slow burn through and through, but on top of that, it's a very existential film exploring this notion of hustle culture and capitalism, creating this toxic environment where we don't see and engage with each other as people. Instead, everything just kind of becomes this sort of numbers game. If this sounds kind of dry to you, well, it kind of is, but it's also very funny. I will say that. The second half had me cackling at the sheer escalation, as well as some of the character interactions. It's a little Coen Brothers-y, if I had to compare it to something. It's funny in the same way that No Country for Old Men can be kind of dry and darkly funny. So yeah, it's definitely not for everybody, but I had a wonderful time with it. I think Kurosawa is a very fascinating filmmaker who rarely repeats himself, and I'm always delighted to see what he has in store whenever he has something new coming out. So those are my thoughts on Cloud. If you've seen the film, feel free to let me know what you thought of it in the comments.